Your stuff?
Yeah.
Until when?
So it's the drink.
When can you move? Alright then, so now? Okay.
Action.
So pretty much I'm just kidding, but welcome back to episode 3?
4.
4? Damn, we got 4 already? Damn.
Yeah. Moving on.
So, welcome back to episode 4 from Rod and Beans. You know, we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm Kenny.
AP. George.
Elemental P.
Hell yeah, brother. So, yeah, I'm going to let him do the synopsis now, because apparently...
To what movie?
Oh, yeah, we're going to do Maxxxine this time. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Oh, yeah, we're doing Maxxxine. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is the
There's
3-part...
a movie where you can't hear him talk and then what was it?
This is going to be the 3-part of the series. No, I'm just kidding. This is a 3-part series of
Ty West.
the Ty West films, and this is from A24. Really good movie. This is Maxxxine, yeah. Special guest.
Special guest, baby.
Yeah, Santiago. Oh yeah, brother. But anyways, go ahead.
Alright, so this movie takes place in the 1980s Hollywood. This follows adult film star aspiring actress Maxxxine Minks.
Whoa.
Finally gets her big break. However, a mysterious killer stalks the streets of Los Angeles. A trail of blood threatens to reveal her sinister past.
Okay.
So they do this by making it seem like it's the Night Stalker, huh?
Yeah, which is like disappointing. I thought like the way the trailers had it, I thought it was gonna be more on the Night Stalker, but nah. They just used them as the other dude, well, the main killer used them as a method of like getting his way.
As
right?
the kids say nowadays, clickbait.
Yeah,
Clickbait.
it was straight up clickbait.
So I'll hand it off to Alan.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into initial thoughts. My initial thought was that I felt like this movie is not the best. It's not the best one. In fact, I think it's the worst one out of the 3 Ty West movies. But it's still pretty good. I mean, it has its moments, but for the most part, man, I gotta be honest, man, it was a little bit of a snore fest for me. It took forever to pick up, and then you start realizing that the protagonist, the main girl, she's like, dude, like, for a girl that keeps saying that she's special and famous, there's nothing special about her. Like, she didn't have any, like, crazy, like, scene at the end where she fought off everybody. She got saved by the cops. She's just trying to get this spot, and it's whatever, man. I thought it was kind of a snore fest, to be honest.
Gotcha. I'm on the same boat. So Maxxxine is at the bottom of my list too. I don't think it's terrible, but I liked it. The only thing that I feel like was missing is the reveal was there for the you know who the villain is, but I feel like it was still missing something at the end. But overall, I thought it was pretty good.
So I freaking had notes for this shit, but I forgot my work, and I'm mad about it. But dude, there's like more like hits and misses, of course.
You just go your initial thoughts.
I know, but initial thoughts though. Sorry, I'm trying to get to that. I'm sorry. What do you call it? Don't like, man. You guys are right though. Like even like my initial. I really wish there was more gruesome parts, like more gore into that freaking movie, because if you think about it, like when I watched it, like the story was okay, I guess it wasn't the best, but it was like like they I felt like
It was missing something.
dude, because for example, like this is just an example, Kevin Bacon, I feel like she was more so like intrigued by this guy instead of like really trying to
Find out who
it was. She was like, oh, like dude, like they had more of a moment than freaking like the real, you know, the villain. Yeah, that's what I'm like, bro, like, and then it wasn't even him. I'm like, bro, come. And then that's what I'm like, bro, like you guys are focusing on this person instead of like the villain in the movie. And you guys,
yeah.
So that's what I was like, bro, like this doesn't make sense. And then she has backup the whole time. Like she really needs help. And I'm like, bro. And what? 2 boobies? 2 boobies? That the whole movie?
2 boobies? A pair?
2 boobies?
No, 2 pairs.
2 pairs?
Yeah.
So 4?
Sadly.
Well, 6 for mine. Yeah.
So overall, like, how did you like it though?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, it was cool, but you know, I feel like low key Maxxxine, there's no point for that one.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have made that one. Pearl, it was cool. X was cool. Maxxxine, dude, I think y'all could have been good without it, bro. Like they could have been good without it, in my opinion. But I mean, it was. Well, there's more to it. But
It was there.
It was
there.
Yeah. Well, in a thumbs up, thumbs down world, I'd give it a thumbs down. But I mean, it had elements that I liked. Like for example, the whole friend aspect. Like she had her close knit circle of friends. It reminded me of like Scream. So when I first got in and I saw it, I thought it was gonna be a slasher where each of the friend gets like hunted, you know, where it's like in her close circle, she thinks it's one of them, something along those lines, but it wasn't. So I don't know. Just overall, it was missing something. I agree with you guys. I think I was harsh last week when I was like, "Oh, Pearl was the worst one," but nah. I think Pearl is number 2. This one would probably be number 3. It was just lackluster.
Yeah. I mean,
it was good. I mean,
the reveal wasn't.
Dude, I looked at the timing. The reveal happened with like 20 minutes left in the movie.
Yeah. And you
like,
want to know what?
Like, what the hell?
And you want to know what? In hindsight, you knew who the reveal was. They've left breadcrumbs since X. They've left the breadcrumbs there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, why? I did like the trailers, how they incorporated like the Night Stalker. It made it seem like it was gonna be him, you know, or had something to do.
She's running away from him or something.
Yeah, it made it seem like he had more to do with the story than it actually did.
Dude, would you guys even consider this movie a slasher? I only saw one dude getting slashed.
The movie guy.
Store owner. Yeah. That was the only slash.
Halsey and the other girls, the 2 girls that got murdered at the party.
Off screen.
That was my issue.
And from Lily Collins, her character.
Off screen.
Yeah. So like, do you even consider that? Like, and there was no horror to this movie too.
The only one I will say, bro, the only horror is when she squished that guy's balls.
Oh,
bro, that was so gross. That was like, bro, I was like, damn,
with
she really.
the heels of
Yeah, dude, that thing splattered.
Do you think they come out and fall, or do you think they're attached?
Like, if it's real or not?
No, like in real life, if that were to happen.
You want to see it?
I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to think
stomach hurts.
Jesus, dude.
Now you're hungry.
But do you think she went for the balls in the?
Yeah, she did.
Oh yeah, she did.
I thought it was in the middle of the sack because the balls weren't ruptured.
So yeah,
it looked ruptured.
She stepped on the sack, I think, to open it up. It's like, you know when you crack the eggs in the morning for breakfast? All right, we'll move on.
Well, there was actually 3 though, if you think about it.
There was 3 balls?
It was the sack. No, it was the sack. It was the black guy.
And then I guess like or towards the end of the movie, remember she shoots him, her own.
She
blasts his head.
That's true. Yeah,
I guess 3 in a way. Oh, yeah, because even with like when she kills Kevin Bacon, like he just gets squished. Yeah, that was it. But it wasn't even gruesome though. It didn't even show.
The most gruesome part was the balls. That's it.
That was terrible.
That was
Dude, I was shocked that she didn't get arrested at the end. Like the cops got her,
and then she literally she's still
like that's murder right there.
Execute somebody.
It was an execution.
Yeah, dude.
She's on camera where they're gonna sacrifice her. So
even if it's self-defense.
But like the thing is that the cops were there and the dude is obviously defeated, and they kept saying no, like the helicopter was there.
Put your hands up.
They got her, and the dude's defeated. He has no weapon, nothing, and then like she just shoots him like a helpless dude.
Yeah. What did she say to him?
She doesn't
say with me.
Yeah, say with me.
I will not live a life I do not destined.
Yeah, and then she says you're not a failure or something like that. You taught me something, whatever.
Yeah.
And then blasted that dude. Dude, and I thought the way that cops died was freaking.
I know, bro.
Lame.
Dude, no, but low-key, like the crucifix that she got, like the crucifix.
I was like, what the fuck is like, that? What's going on?
Oh my god!
And she got off screen. Like, God,
bro, that shit, yeah.
And he got shot off screen too. Like it was.
Everything was off screen.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That's where it was lacking. I don't know. I don't know if I would consider it a slasher then.
What the hell is this movie? Like a thriller?
It's just like suspense. They did say,
yeah.
They were the fucking the genre.
No, dude, we saw Alien Romulus yesterday. That's a thriller. That was a suspense, huh? Dude, she was having a panic attack.
Is it worth watching
the movie?
And I had anxiety and depression.
Dude, it's good.
I've been taking meds.
Yeah, no, it's because whatever. We're getting into it.
I was like, that sounds
pretty much. There's a new type of xenomorph. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like it's wild. It's so freaky.
Does Predator come out?
No, it's just an Alien movie.
Whatever, we're getting off.
Anyways, that sounds cool.
But yeah, dude, the way the cops got killed, like first it was the guy. She says apply pressure. She goes after him. You hear a couple shots. Then Maxxine goes in there, and then she just comes out of nowhere saying, "I got him," and then she's like, down. It was almost calm. Like
took out 2 cops.
Yeah. So I think for me it would have worked more if they used her close friend, her close circle, the group of friends that she made with Giancarlo. What is he? He was filming porn, no? The guy in the beginning?
Yeah, the Morenito?
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know.
Tall guy. He was like Islander or something. He talked with an accent, like New Zealand. And then,
yeah, I thought it was gay.
And then, no, that was the black guy. That was the film store owner. So I wish they would have did something.
Well, he said like, I'm the only one not having sex.
I'm the only one not trying to have sex.
I will say he was like flamboyant.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
because he technically he was still after her. Like he was still trying to get in her pants.
There was no like. I felt like there was no attempt at all.
No, yeah, he slept with her.
I don't think at all.
Yeah, he wasn't intrigued about the film. Like
nothing.
Remember he even said
he had the tape. She dropped off that tape that was given to her, and she said, "Do you know who sent this tape?" And he's like, I could check to see where it came from or whatever.
So he probably
and it was a film of her getting boned, right? And so like he could have watched it, but they didn't show him.
Yeah, it doesn't show like it. It's left ambiguous. I assumed he was gay, but
I think he gave that vibe.
Yeah,
but then again,
But so where I was going with that is like, you know how in Scream, this is like a perfect example. Like I'm tying it to Scream because Scream is a good movie. You don't know who it is until
that's
the end.
That's a classic slasher.
Yeah. So I wish they would have did it where it was something like that, where you see all her friends. They're all getting like gunned down.
There's no
knifed down.
There's no like, you don't feel anything for the characters.
No,
they're just like her supposed friends.
Yeah.
One scene, like, and then they're out.
It's because like you would think she was closer to her friends, like the ones helping her, because of what happened in X.
Yeah.
But
do you think because she lost her friends, she became disconnected, doesn't want to have friends anymore?
Yeah, and I think she chased more her goal. Yeah, in that case.
Dude, because in this movie, her attitude, man, was like
super different.
Yeah, like different person.
But she was like you said, she's disconnected from any type of friendship relationship. Yeah. And she has flashbacks like
the PTSD.
Yeah. But I think they could have used that where she would have been more like suspicious of everybody. She could have been like all of her friends could have been getting picked off like one by one. She could have been quick to be like, it's you, like.
Well, that's what the cops were trying to do. They thought it was weird.
Yeah, but that again, like you still don't feel nothing for the friends. They were just there to die off screen.
The only purpose was to say that they went to a party so that the director had that little
for Giancarlo and the strip club owner, so they can squish the dude.
Yeah,
that's all they did,
dude. It's like I think Kenny said it. Like the only like connection, like some sort of like interaction that you feel for. Is her and Kevin Bacon. That's it.
Like literally,
because they're going back and forth a couple times.
That's not true with Giancarlo. When she's like, I need help, and he's like, baby, he's like,
Giancarlo. Oh, her agent. Yeah. Oh, dude, this is the first time you don't see him serious and trying to kill you. Yeah. Oh, he did kill.
No, but there was still more screen time like with Kevin Bacon and Maxxine, bro. Like there was so much screen time with them too. Like dude, the fact that like you're like
And
so what do you think? What do you think they missed with that screen time? Since they had so much time on screen together, what do you think was missing?
No, I think fuck. I had my notes too, dude. Damn, that sucks.
Fuck the notes, Kenny.
No, but anyways, but I remember I put something like that. What I didn't like, because I don't like was the fact that like she, like it was there was some more focus on that. I know I fucked myself up yesterday at the concert, but what do you call it? But like there was just so much screen time on that. Like they were just focusing on that, and I'm like, bro, that fool wasn't even, like I guess he was a big part of it because he was like kind of stalking like her friends and all that shit. But at the same time, like I realized I'm like, bro, like they really didn't get much information. They just fucking killed him. And
who, Kevin Bacon?
Kevin Bacon, yeah. Because remember, she called her agent and her homie. She's like, "Oh yeah, we'll take care of him," and that was it. Yeah. And then like, bro, like it was just literally like, okay, like he was there, and then they started talking, and then because like she beat him up, that was it.
So would it have meant more if he was the one doing the killings, and then she got to actually kill him?
2 killers, that would have been better. Like
a 2 killers. That's true. Yeah, that would have been a good twist. Yeah.
The twist was lame.
The twist was
lame. She just literally went to the house, went by the door, and you just saw that video.
Dude, but there's another freaking shit that I like. So remember, like towards the end of the movie, like you find out that it was her dad. But there was a part, bro, where he puts a bag under her. Because remember, like she falls off and then gets.
Dude, why didn't she make holes?
Bro, that's what I was literally saying. Like, why the fuck should she just fucking finger herself?
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's just bro. I thought about. I'm like, bro.
I was thinking about.
I was like, bro, are you? I literally freaking paused the movie and I was like, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah. But she's blonde in that movie, no?
Yeah,
that's why she was dumb blonde.
Man, but I was like,
the tradition continues.
That does a crack like a shitload of coke.
Dude, that shit was like a little it was a cookie jar. It was a cookie jar. She's like,
this is why, like last week, I said for Pearl, I feel like they should have, if they were gonna make Maxxine. Like the twist, if they were gonna make it be her dad, they should have made just Pearl. They should have.
The parents. They should make another movie to see if there's a connection to her dad with Pearl.
Yeah,
Because you see that dance that she made in the video in the beginning, it's the exact same dance that Pearl did.
So what is the connection between Pearl and Maxxine?
Dude, that was okay. So
They
you
have
guys
the
want to get into
same-
your hits or misses?
Yeah,
We're hitting them all.
Oh, yeah,
So
right.
like I'm gonna
Alright.
start off with my misses. Like, dude, like there was when you take a look at all three of these movies, you almost start realizing that there is no purpose to Pearl.
No.
Like no purpose at all to
And
Pearl.
that's why my ranking for it was so low.
It's a great movie, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a great movie
The
on
fucking
its
acting
own.
was great, bro.
Like it's like I wonder if this dude Ty West is trying to figure out his style. All three movies are different.
Yeah.
Like they're all. I don't know if he was trying to go with a noir LA detective type feel for this
And
one.
you get that vibe,
Yeah, a little bit.
but it's still a...
They did literally like it was his own separate movie.
So
I didn't
it's
feel it.
three different styles, dude. I love the way Pearl was the musical, the Wizard of Oz style, the colorful stuff, the psychopath stuff. Like it's its own movie, but I don't know why it has a connection to X and
Pearl.
X and Maxxine could have been their two movies, and there you go. That's it. No reason for Pearl.
And Pearl could have been after a prequel.
Yeah.
To explain.
I mean,
Pearl.
but like, it would have been cool if Pearl would have died so differently. It was whatever. She was just some old lady, and like, there's no crazy connection.
So that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Like for me, it would have been more impactful for Maxxine for the reveal to be her dad if Pearl was.
There has to be something connected.
Yeah,
between
if
the
Pearl
was
had her
his-
parents in there, like her parents are obviously psychopaths. Like there's more
Yeah,
to that
religious
story.
fuck too. And then,
Yeah, there's more to
He
that
probably
story. Helped.
met Pearl because I think Maxine's dad and Pearl might be separated by like 20 years or something. I'm making a guess. He
Yeah.
probably met her when he was young or something, a huge influence on him or something.
He was one of the victims. You think?
Yeah,
Could have been.
Maybe.
Yeah.
but at the same time, bro, religion's very
So wild.
crazy. Cause like, dude, like even then, like religion, like it plays a big part. Cause like, dude, the religion was kind of
In
in
which movie?
in Maxxine.
Because
remember, bro-
it's almost cult like.
Bro, yeah, that's what I was, dude. Because if you think about it,
At the
remember, he
end.
captures Maxxine, and he's like, it was him.
No,
and then
not at the
all
end.
of
It's
them.
throughout the movie because at the gates of the studios, you have those people.
Oh, the stop the
Plus,
smile.
all the murders, they were giving him the Star of David, the pentagram.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They kept giving him the pentagram to make it seem like it was the Night Stalker. So yeah,
Oh yeah, they were using the Night Stalker as a way to hide that.
Yeah.
To make the cops think that it was the Night
Weak-ass
Stalker.
reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that's your misses. What about your hits?
My hits. All right. If I would have to say my hits, I would have to say that. I don't know, man. You know something? The one character I did like a lot was that director. That director girl. She was pretty good.
Oh,
she was a good.
Brinks?
Is that the mom from Pearl? Does she play the mom in Pearl?
Wait, who?
oh, it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could look it up. Let me look it up.
I thought that she
What do you
was a
say?
great actor in this movie. Ken Bacon was
Dude, he low-key,
Kevin
dude.
Bacon was great. Their performances were awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, Maxxine, man, her character, I just don't like it.
You know what would have been
I don't
cool,
like
a
her.
cool idea also? If Kevin Bacon, if they wouldn't have shown his face, and he would have been like the Night Stalker. Like she would have been seeing him around. No, just like she, with all the news of the Night Stalker, with like everybody talking about it, like he was on like the height of his murders and stuff.
Yeah.
If he's just in the distance and you don't know who he is,
Yeah.
and you just assume it's the Night Stalker.
Well, they were kind of going with that because Kevin Bacon kept saying, "My employer doesn't like being mad" or something. My employer.
But in all of the like documentaries we've seen of the Night Stalker, that fool is just batshit. He just like feeling the power of like killing somebody. Like,
But
That's everything.
do you know what's
he
crazy?
wouldn't hire nobody to kill or to find
So I
somebody.
remember I watched something like it was like a comedian show. I know it's off topic, but like it was about the Night Stalker. Apparently, like there was a comedian who was really cool with the Night Stalker, and apparently like they were roommates, and this fool like used to buy the same drugs as this guy, and apparently like I guess like the meth dealer sold it to Rich Ramirez, and he like went to his house and like moved his fucking his carpet, and it was actually the pentagram.
Eesh.
And I was like, damn, bro, that shit was crazy. But yeah, he was saying like, yeah, then so I mean, I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Well, those are my hits and misses.
Yeah. My hits. I'll start with my hits because there's not that many. My hits. I would say. I do like the flashbacks that they added to kind of like still show that whatever happened in X is still, has some type of effect
There's
to
a connection.
her. Yeah.
Well,
I do like that part. There's not really much. I mean, I mean, the cast members are there, like, but not really like
If there was
any
a,
significant.
yeah, if there was a positive to Maxine, like one thing's for sure is that she's dedicated, man.
Yeah,
So even through everything, she's dedicated.
yeah.
I'll go next.
But
All right, damn, dude, you let him fucking speak.
But my misses, there's a lot. I feel like they could have done, like, if they were trying to show what happens after X, which I still was curious after I watched X. They could have done much more. Like, I did want them to do the play on with the Night Stalker. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the big reveal was that it was her dad, which I told my girl, like, when I even finished watching it, I didn't like the big reveal or the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have made it, like, connected it to the Night Stalker, which is what we all been saying.
Yeah.
Like, made it like
The trailer
Yeah.
emphasized, like, oh, Los Angeles, like Night Stalker.
Yeah. like they could have made the dad the Night Stalker, or
What do you mean?
That's
Like-
pretty good.
huh?
They were trying to make him, but
Yeah.
Because
like-
he was literally he was doing the murders, posing as him. So they kind of did do it.
we put
He
the
was putting the
pentagram on.
pentagrams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did Richard Ramirez actually boot pentagrams on?
No,
He had a pentagram.
Yeah.
He had one,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. It's just they could have done more with the movie to show, and then they didn't even like show if like she was like found out. I mean, I know they have the tape, but they never really showed like what happened at the barn. Like the cops showed up, so did they stop investigating and looking for
Yeah.
for Maxxine, or know?
Well, I guess that's why the cops are there, no? In this movie?
No,
But not
they're,
because-
they're off of the killings that are happening
Near
They're trying to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to her not because
Yeah.
of the Texas stuff,
Yeah.
but Richard
Like
Ramirez.
so, like if the whole point was to show what happens to Maxine, after the X, like they totally missed it. Like there was nothing really to connect aside from her traumas. What happened?
And she still ends the movie without
Without
connecting
any-
with
yeah.
X. Yeah.
Yeah.
She becomes famous. She's on the talk show. Yeah.
But I mean, I would rank it third in the list. So I would go X, Pearl, and then Maxine. Up to
Okay.
you, Ken. Or-
No, I'll go
He
next.
wanted to go next so bad. He's like, I'm going next.
For hits and misses,
Yeah, put
I
the
feel
mic
like
closer.
I feel like the hits they did keep it a mystery, so I did like that. I just think the reveal was not great. Like you had 3 movies to build it up, and
Yeah.
for what? Like
just the last 20 minutes.
yeah. So definitely that was a miss. The reveal could have been way better. The story could have been way better.
Yeah.
The villain could have been way better.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
everything could have been
Yeah.
better, man.
Yeah, dude. Like Kevin Bacon was cool. That was a hit. I liked his character. I liked
Yeah.
her agent, Giancarlo.
Oh yeah.
I liked his character.
Dude, if I was
With his
an
long hair
actor,
and
I
shit?
would get him as an agent.
With
Yeah?
his long hair.
Yeah.
Giancarlo
Yeah.
or the character?
Carlo, dude, that
That
dude's
was a
like,
fucking-
he
he was
backed
a-
you up, yeah.
The stare from Better Call
Yeah,
Saul.
dude, yeah.
Oh no, from Breaking Bad. He's like,
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it's a
Stone
crazy.
Cold
The
Killer.
first time you actually see him not being serious.
yeah. So I mean, there were some hits, but it wasn't. I don't know. Like altogether, it was just something to do.
Would you say this is a very rare A24 miss?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
No,
miss.
it's not a miss.
It's
'Cause
not a
I
miss.
liked it.
It's actually
I just- If it was by
Dude,
itself,
it's a miss to me, man.
Yeah, it's a
miss to me, too.
Yeah, I was freaking falling asleep.
like
dude.
I was entertained.
It's not
like,
great.
The only thing I will say is just the reveal and who they picked to be the villain. I have the most problem with.
Well, that's literally the whole movie. You waited the whole movie to find out who the villain was for the reveal. So you sat through the hour and some to find out. Oh shit, it's her dad.
I mean, it was entertaining up until then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. To say it was entertaining, yeah. But what else are you looking for from a whole trilogy? Like,
Yeah.
The warrior.
you were hoping.
Do you think
well,
the
story-
standard was too high?
I think
Yeah.
so.
The bar was
I
extremely
think so.
high.
Well, I pretty much I think it would just be those. It was like the storyline, the reveal. Those were the misses. Because, I mean, we've seen Mia Goth. Her
fucking
acting
act
range.
is fucking crazy.
So I can't really say like
here.
the acting sucked, but
Do you
so,
think
yeah.
do you think her character was annoying in this movie? Dude, she was like
not
a brat
annoying.
to me.
She changed. She
She was like a
completely
brat to me.
she was
completely
probably
180.
traumatized. Yeah.
She completely 180 from X. X. She
Yeah.
was relying on the guy. What the hell's his name?
I don't know.
Oh,
the
her
cowboy dude.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
Matthew McConaughey. The fucking
Matthew
TV
McConaughey.
version.
Yeah.
She was relying on him. He was the one hyping her up before like the scenes. He was the one running the show. You could tell like she relied on him. So I feel like in this movie it did show growth in a way,
But the thing is that if you didn't see X, you would think that those people were non-existent. She doesn't cry over them.
Yeah.
All she does is have PTSD
yeah.
over the girl, the Pearl. She sees her in the window, and then her getting shot. That's it. She does not mention her boyfriend or everybody else.
Cuddy Schlong or
yeah, you wouldn't think they existed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's my hit. Those are my hit and misses.
Before you go, let me add one more. The one thing too that I was gonna say and I forgot to say is they should have the whole point of the Maxxxine is that she's trying to become famous and this big star. How not become the big star by killing the actual Night Stalker? Like they could have done something like that too.
Yeah, well, they kind of did.
They could have.
Well, they kind of did.
I mean, she was already had some buzz.
Yeah,
because she was in that movie.
But towards the end, if you remember, she was like, "Oh, like how do you feel like you stopping the Night Stalker?" Like, and it was your dad. And then she was over here like, oh, this and that, so that literally made her more kind of famous.
So they did end the movie with pinning it on the dad.
Yeah, so they interviewed it. I don't know if you guys remember. I know
vaguely.
So pretty much So pretty much towards the end, they interview her, and then she's like, oh, how I know it's crazy because this happened. I know your dad was a Night Stalker. How do you feel stopping him?
Yeah.
And then she was just like, oh, my dad always told me the saying, and then she says the saying that they fucking did, and it kind of ends it right there. But my hits, bro, honestly, even though there was not much gruesome scenes, dude, the slashers,
that too.
But the slashers were kind of good, bro. Even with the Morenito, bro.
Nah, you know what it reminded me of? It was toned down.
No, but the Morenito, he went. It cut his the thing in the back.
It was
his eye, bro. The eye, I was like, oh, that was so crazy.
Dude, I mean, it was good.
The nuts.
The most memorable was the nuts.
The nuts one, but I think. Man,
you don't know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of Candyman. That reminded me of Candyman.
Why?
Because he has a hook for a hand. No, the new one. And he goes on a killing spree, killing everybody in the hood.
Yeah.
And it's literally slashing, gashing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dibbity dashing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, they should make a movie about opening up a case on Maxxxine, man. She's out here killing people and
nothing's happening.
Yeah, dude.
She becomes more famous.
Buzzing dudes in their nuts, shooting them, stabbing them.
Dude, I don't know, bro. Even with the misses.
Go ahead.
Oh no, but with the misses, bro. Dude, there is man. It was they focused too much on Kevin Bacon, his character.
Too much?
Hell yeah, they did. Bro, even from the start.
Yeah.
They should have given him a bigger villain.
They had
or toned down.
Bro, no, they had great freaking actors and actresses the whole movie, bro. Lily Collins, I think she's freaking great. She's also kind of cute too.
She got big eyebrows.
Who was she in the movie?
She was in the movie for a little bit.
It was the girl that was
decapitated with her
Molly Bonnet or whatever in the movie.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm known for my smile.
And literally that's it. And then she
my scream. And then when her head came out of the suitcase.
Yeah.
How?
That's the one. That's the one.
But still, they had so many great actors and actresses, but bro, they did not use them as much. Halsey, even though she's a freaking musician, but bro, they didn't even show her death.
They didn't show anybody's.
They didn't show anyone. Bro.
They just showed the video guy, Kevin Bacon. Close.
That's it.
And then
the dad.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, did you guys see that when they were taking her friend from the video store out? And he was covered, and the cop sees that Maxxine's there, just shows his face, in front of the entire crowd to see her reaction, and then closes it back up. Who the fuck does that?
That dude was funny. That was always funny though. The cop, the guy was.
He was
I want to be an actor too.
Yeah, that guy was. Even his death, it was just hilarious.
He comes on the other guys. He's he's the one who says September 08.
He's that was the first time he did Despot.
And it's funny because he thinks about it. He thinks about it too. He's like September 08. And he goes back to work.
What show did he come out with the house?
Oh, what was the neighbor? The Watcher.
Oh, the
yeah,
Watcher.
That one was wild.
That was good. So was that your hits and misses?
Yeah, man. I had notes, but
it's alright. So overall in the 3, what were your favorites?
Bro, I don't know. Pro Next kind of
It's a fight.
They're right there for me, man. Because the acting is so good from Pro, bro.
But what do you think? What do you think? Why did they put the parallels between Pro and Maxxxine? What was the purpose of that? Making them so strong.
At first, I thought
they're not related. They're not.
Yeah, I know.
He just said
At first, I thought it was to show the similarities of them both trying to be stars.
But she lied.
Yeah, but I mean,
you find no goddamn star.
You find that in Pearl. You don't find that out in Air.
They should have. It should have been. Honestly, it should have been. Pearl should have done his own thing, bro. Because Pearl was so fucking good.
Or link it like some you know, like it's her aunt or something, you know, like.
That's
Her
what I'm
mom.
saying. There needs to be a movie. I think there's a connection between her dad and Pearl.
And Pearl?
Because yeah.
I think Pearl and
Well-
but I think Pearl and X, like I think that's a good combination. Those two, I think that they're really good. But Maxine, no reason.
It killed
It
it.
killed it. Like,
Could Pearl
By
have been
Maxine
her aunt?
existing, it could be.
but honestly, no, dude. I think Pearl and X.
She was a little
Those
too
two?
sexually.
No, but like
attracted
Pearl
to
and
him.
X those were like they needed to be connected. I'm sorry, but those need to be connected because it do like the first of all like the house, how they get to the house at the first place, and then it's actually a house from when Pearl was like how they grew up. Like that was needed. But Maxine, low key,
Where's Maxine from? Do you guys know? She's in LA in this movie, but where's she from? I don't know where she's from.
I mean,
If she's from Texas.
Yeah, if she's from Texas, then yeah, I could see the connection.
Yeah.
But I think she is because the dad preaches in Texas. So
Yeah, there's some country preacher.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the overall like the connection, like it was there, but for what? So it's just like
What was the purpose?
yeah, and then you see like I think we all agree X is the best movie, right?
yeah.
In regards to my ratings, yes.
Yeah,
'Cause I think I gave X a 4.
yeah. Okay, so
I
yeah.
gave Pearl a 3.5, I think.
So with Pearl,
But Pearl's good, man.
with Pro and
Pearl is
X,
really fucking
with
good.
Pro and X stands alone without Pro. Pro can stand alone without X. It's just
There's no purpose. Like, the way Maxine came out almost seems like there is no purpose to Pearl.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
They didn't even
No
fucking
purpose
remember.
at all.
Yeah.
But, like, they
I
could
wish they
have
brought
gone
more.
without
I wish,
it.
yeah, they should have brought a lot more like with Pro or like with X. Like they should have brought more.
some
Yeah.
sort of connection. I'm telling you,
Introduced
man,
it.
there's something between her dad and Pearl.
Yeah.
Has to be. Maybe it's like their nephew or something like that or whatever.
Maybe her. That's it's true.
Yeah.
But-
All right. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but another news: Ted Lasso season 4 is coming out. Fuck,
I haven't
dude.
seen it.
You never seen Ted
That's
Lasso?
a good one. You'll cry.
Dude.
It's on Apple. I don't have Apple.
It's soccer. You'll cry.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I'll give you that shit too. You
Yeah.
can
It's
watch
like
it, bro.
goal, but in England.
No,
With white
it's not
people.
like
I
know, bro, that
I've
shit's
only
more
seen the
wholesome.
First movie, yeah, the first.
That
goal.
shit's more wholesome than gold, bro. That shit's sad, bro. I started crying like.
It's
season
a wholesome
3.
joke. It comes out as a comedy to me.
It's a wholesome, but it's
He's
it's
funny.
also comedy. It's a
He deals
wholesome
with
comedy
humor too.
very well. Like he's the nicest person you want. Like we want a coach like him, bro. Like if you think about it, he want a
Through the
coach like
pain, he deals with it with humor.
that is so fucking good. Ah man.
But before we keep on that, so I mean, the last thing is the rating. So
The rating.
Oh shit, ratings.
Well,
I give this one a 2.5 out of 5.
Bro, I give it a thumb in the middle, like thumb in the butt,
right-
like right there. And I have a big
I think I'd do it at 2.5 too.
bone.
If we're talking about the
I give it a 3 in low key. It's enjoyable. I actually like it. Was pretty close. Okay.
because
No.
I gave Pearl a
Pearl is
3.
fucking good.
Well, I would have to
So-
give Pro a higher rating. I don't know what I gave
gonna
it before,
change your
but
rating?
yeah, I would change it.
this is the first. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I would have to change it because this one I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah.
You didn't
This one
enjoy
sucked
it?
so bad it made the
No,
bad.
I was
I enjoyed
throughout
it.
the whole movie
I
like
didn't do it.
It wasn't bad.
throughout
but
the
it
whole
was-
movie I was like, why did they do this? Like, why couldn't they have done this? Like,
Yeah.
I just wasn't. I didn't like the decisions they made.
No, because like for my thing is like Pearl, the cinematography, fire. X cinematography as well, fire.
Mm-hmm.
And like Maxine was just like, like okay, like it's like
It was like a noir movie.
yeah,
Yeah, like
sure.
detective.
If you watch it on its own though, like for example, my girl, she watched it. She had watched a little piece of X and Pearl, and Maxine's technically the first one that she watched. She actually enjoyed it. So I would say like it just depends on if you're
Yeah,
following.
it was that standard.
Yeah.
that the other
You
one
know what
got.
would have been a cool like concept if it was taking like the two stories, or not even the two stories, but like X, and then pretty much doing like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Yeah.
That's also good.
killing the Night Stalker.
But at the same time, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, dude. Have you
That's
seen
a
it?
good movie.
It's a good movie, but dude, towards the end, that's when it gets really good. Like you watch, it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, but like
But
it's,
he changes
it's
history,
slow,
man. He
it's
changes
slow, it's
dude,
slow, and then
it's-
fucking boom! I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, but the whole movie is like there's little bits and pieces of like pop culture and like
Yeah.
like Meryl Streep, like Bruce Lee, like
oh yeah, Bruce Lee.
you know, like it's just like I feel like if they would have did that with this movie, I would have enjoyed it way more. Like you had all the pop culture. It was 80s
85.
LA.
It was trying to build a context, a story that never got there.
Yeah.
Like they spent so much time trying to build up this story, but they did a terrible job that they have two misses. They didn't build the story, and they wasted too much time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like there was no connection, no relationship No build up. I did not give a crap about any of the characters. Even the main character, Maxine.
I don't give a
her.
crap about this movie.
Dude, like,
Why am I here? No.
But next week we got Ty West, so no, I'm just playing.
Yeah, dude, it was like, yeah.
No, the shit that made me laugh too is they had a whole chasing in a movie set.
Yeah.
His fucking security guard.
He was hiding in the
there.
psycho movie. Yeah, so yeah.
So you gave it a 2.5. You gave it a 2.5.
I gave it a 3.
You give it a 3. Ooh,
Did you get Pearl?
I'm gonna give it a 2.
I don't even. I think a
Yeah,
4
two?
or something.
Give it a 2.
Yeah.
I think Pearl. I give.
I feel like you guys enjoyed it more than I did.
I enjoyed it.
It was
still
not
enjoyed
bad.
it.
For that reason, I would say 2.
I also like fucking A24 movies. Like, bro, Midsummer, fucking beautiful. I think that's like one of my favorite movies from A24.
From A24.
Midsummer, I could order a shirt and never got here.
Dude, I'm seeing a lot of like
Or
trailers for A24. When
Dude,
we
the
went to go
Within
see-
Time, the
Well, you guys showed the comedy one that's coming out with those
Y2K?
kids in the 90s. Yeah.
Y2K, that one looks
Y2K.
kind of
That one was great.
That looks
And then
great.
when we went to go see Alien, they had another one about these Mormons that were knocking on people's houses.
Yeah.
He's like riddling them because
Yeah.
they're Christian.
Yeah, he's testing them.
He's like,
Yeah.
well, you can leave if you want. He's like,
That
bro,
one looks pretty good.
I'm here to like test your faith or something.
Bro, A24
With the
you-
2 girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
So, yeah, go
I
ahead.
forgot the actor's name.
But if you really watch the A24 movies, dude, like, dude, the
Aren't they like aren't A24 movies like a psychological thing?
No, because
kind of. They're just a production company. But the
Yeah.
thing is, like,
Well, like their move, that type of movie.
bro, the movies that
Was
the
those
one that I
Aubrey
watched
Plaza?
recently was called The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Bro, you watch that fucking movie, dude. That shit is so good.
okay.
The Killing of a Sacred Deer. So the Joker comes out, the new Joker from Batman, the new one with Barry
Barry
Harrison, dude.
Keoghan
Yeah, bro, he comes out
Joaquin
and,
Phoenix?
and he's like the, he's like the. I guess like the villain in the movie, bro, dude, but it's so good, bro. It
getting
is
over-
so fucking good. Like you're just like, damn, like this
Life
guy is
After Beth?
crazy.
Have you seen Life After Beth?
It was kind of boring.
Oh, really?
I didn't like it.
fucked
yeah,
with
it
that
has
one.
some. It
I
has.
don't- I didn't like
A24
it.
has some misses.
There's some misses, bro. But like, dude, that one,
I
Life
definitely
After
getting
Beth,
into
kind of
it,
boring.
man. I'm getting into them.
I've seen what do you call it? A Swiss Army Man. That one's
Uh-huh.
good with what's his name from Harry Potter?
The main actor?
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, he comes on there and Paul Dano comes out. That's a good movie, bro. It's a funny but good movie, bro. Like that shit is really good. I would recommend it. Like A24 is good. Like mid '90s, watch it again. Fucking great.
It's good too.
The Lobster,
Jennifer
also a
Aniston.
good movie, bro. Like
The
I'm telling you,
Lobster.
all
Well,
these freaking movies
isn't
are
Whale
pretty good.
A24 too?
The Whale?
The
Dude,
Whale's
that one's
an
good.
A24
Dude,
movie?
that
That
one
one's
is
a great
sad.
movie.
That one's so fucking. It got me emotional.
You
bro.
remember that one?
The
It's about
Whale?
the fat dude, Brendan
George
Fraser.
Brendan
General?
Fraser. Oh, bro, that shit's so. Dude, I cried in the movie theaters, bro. I was like, he faded, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
Should we take a shot on camera?
No.
No, you can't.
Alrighty, so
well, this is-
Wait, before
Trilogy.
you guys finish, I wanted to.
you guys Flair here is.
So, what if you guys see Maxine and Pearl and X in a different light? What if it was never meant to be about Maxine? What if it was the center of? Because think about it. They started off with X, right? Who
Yeah.
were the characters in X? It was the old lady, Pearl.
Pearl.
and
Oh, Pearl's over.
What are the two common denominators in all three of the movies that always come out?
Pearl, Maxine,
No, it's just Maxine.
Mia Goth.
Yeah.
It's the same people, but what two characters always come out?
Pearl and Maxine.
Okay, so what if all three movies were about Pearl? And what Pearl's life would have been if she would have made it to the dance show, into that media life.
A whore?
And Maxine, well, obviously a whore. And Maxine is playing out in real time what Pearl really wanted for her life. So if you guys switch it that way, what would you rate the movies? Would it be different? Because obviously you guys aren't seeing a connection between
There's-
Pearl, Maxine, and
There's
X.
more questions that come up with that though. Like, if she's living out Pearl's life, who would have been the killer chasing her? Howard, her husband, because she ran off to be a whore, or
What if there wouldn't have been a killer?
well, you said she's
That'd
living
be
out.
life?
She's living out Pearl's life.
Yeah, she's
and there's
living out Pearl's
and
life.
there's a killer chasing her though.
It could have just simply been the Night Stalker trying to, or she.
But this
could
was
have
the
been,
20s though for Pearl.
Okay, when did Once Upon a Time happen? What time? What era was that?
It was 80s también.
So-
Same era.
What if she would have been? Pearl would have been
70s?
the one that they killed. What was her name?
Sharon Tate.
Sharon Tate.
What if Pearl would have been the Sharon Tate during that time?
I mean, it could have been that way. Yeah, that's true. So the Manson family, like killing Pearl,
Yeah.
like chasing after
Because
her.
the way that I see all three movies focusing on actual Pearl and what Pearl wanted and Pearl's life.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I make all the three connections is with Pearl, not just necessarily Maxine, even though she plays all the characters. But when we're talking about actual movies, I see it as Pearl.
So I feel like if that would have been the case, or if that was like if we were to like switch the whole story of the movie, I feel like Pearl should have been haunting her throughout this movie more. Like it should have been like a thing where she does have PTSD, because I feel like they make it a point in showing you she has PTSD when she gets to the set. Where else does she see Pearl?
When she's doing the whole.
There's only like two. There's like a couple of times where she sees Pearl and she's like haunted by her. If that was the case, I feel like they should have did more of that. You get me? Like if that was the perspective that you watched all three movies with, then I feel like it could have had more of Pearl haunting her, more of Maxxine having PTSD, where she's just going crazy. It would have been more of like a psychological horror.
She turns into Pearl.
That would have been cool too. Yeah. But it was just, it
Didn't
was
Pearl
still.
say the same phrase too.
Yeah, literally.
Deserve the life or something.
Yeah.
There's so much they could have done like to connect it.
Yeah,
I don't feel like they did enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
All right.
That
So
was a trilogy.
all right. So that's pretty much the three movies in the Ty West A24
It's
series.
not Pinto being
What's
approved.
next week?
Nah.
Yeah.
So what's gonna be next?
Yeah,
What are we
what's
gonna
next
watch
week?
next?
I'm gonna go see Blink twice tomorrow, maybe. But
I heard
I don't know if you guys wanna do it.
pretty good too.
Oh, Blink twice.
yeah.
You guys should do Cuckoo.
Oh, Cuckoo.
Is that one good?
Cuckoo
was pretty good.
Honestly, Cuckoo was my first
Cuckoo?
scary movie.
Cuckoo.
That
She said Coco.
Coco. Coco. Omar's gonna be like, I thought we were watching Coco.
Mexican Ghost. Oh yeah, we're done with this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and conclude it right here. Next week we'll pick a movie. Stay tuned.
We'll figure it out. But
Deuces.
yeah, I wish Omar was here so he could be like, eh.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
It's
it.
called Incoming.
Incoming? I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that one
It
then.
just came out.
All right. So I'm J Dog. I can do it for you, but I'll charge you $25.
Are we doing the catchphrases?
We did the catchphrases again?
I don't know. If your cup is empty, fill it up. I don't know. That's a good one. Just made that one up right now.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna copy Ace Ventura. I'm not back in 5 minutes. Just wait a little longer.
Yeah. All right, maybe and
That's it.
Enjoy
Cahoots?
it out.
later. Don't,
All right, guys.
don't
I like
trust
Toyotas.
politics. Don't trust politics. Man.